What's up, guys? This is Jimmy, also known as Jumanji1776, operator, moderator, co-founder, lead trader at Option Goats Trading LLC. That's right, we are a Discord server. If you go to our website at optiongoatsllc.com, you'll find our website right here. If you go down to where it says join free, it'll take you to our Discord that looks just like this, with channels that looks just like that. And if you sign up for the OG Prime membership, you get to use the bot. You get to see a couple more channels. You get to see what the bot releases throughout the day as far as signals wise. If you have any questions on that, feel free to go to the bottom of the website or join now and then just message me, Jumanji1776, or write your message down at the website where you put your name, email, subject, and message will get back to you. Please, very importantly, make sure to hit like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We're at 99 subscribers, looking to get to 100. Maybe 151 someday. We'll never know, right? Check out our other videos that we have, like Jim, I don't want to pay. Jim, I don't want to do this. You're not getting my money. Fine, that's cool. This video is free on YouTube, credit spread crash course, and then debit spread crash course as well that I made a long time ago that I think every trader should know, because for some reason buying calls and puts, people learn that way, the harder way than they do than learning spreads right away, just because it's intimidating and people don't want to learn it, which again, I still don't know why. This is your swing recap for the week of January 24th. So let's go over some of the positions that we had, some that we added, what happened to the market. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was going on. So let's get that loaded. While that loads up, let's take a look at some of the profits we had from the chat. It was a little bit of it was a flat week last week, first off. So on the 24th, looks like ROM made, looks like 1,178 on SPY puts. Nice job there, because yeah, we definitely dipped below 440, which I'll show on the map here on the chart. Because he scalps being green, having good days, making green here, 12% on his SPY call. Nice. On his scalp being green. Nice. Good job. Nice, Cuzzy. Super happy about that. Let's go over what happened in the member trades last week, because there was a lot of, Cuzzy was basically holding it down with some scalps that he had with SPY, a lot of entries and exits, 451% profits on one of them that he had it held. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, so let's go through some of the positions that we opened last week. So the 24th, actually, let's do this. Let's look at X, because I think X was one of the plays that we had last week. We had a cheapy play. There we go. Sorry, let me get some of these indicators out of the way. There was a play this week that I won't be going over in this video. If you're in the chat, you know about Facebook, but we won't be going over that today. Anyways, so let's take a look. So we bought an X call. This was one of our cheap lead plays that we had on the 24th, which was showing right here. Actually, you know what? I might have just bought X. It was on the cheap leads early in the morning, but anyways, that's besides the point. We went long on X. What we did was we bought a weekly call, the 22 call for the 28th. It was 17 bucks, max loss is 17 bucks, right? We bought it last week. Market still decided to hang around for a bit and consolidate at the bottom. So when we bought that X call, it was right here, and then it was just flat the entire week. So when we were in X, what did it do? Did the same thing. So again, 17 bucks. It did go up to 22 today, which is a Wednesday. We're in the midweek, the week after the week of the 24th. And it did go up. Had I got the X call now for the weekly, I would be up on the positions. But we lost 17 bucks last week. But we regained it with the cheap lead that we had this week. To find out, you have to watch next week's video. So we lost 17 bucks on that. That was the only swing play. I did not sell premium on Friday. Yeah, I did not sell premium on Friday. So what else did we do on the 24th? On the 24th, we bought an F call. So this is a very, very long-term play that I see happening. So it's on 4. We're buying a call, the 22 strike. It's a whole year from this year. It cost me $305 to buy that call. This is what it looks like on the chart. Okay, let's go daily. Let's put this out. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the weekly. Okay. This is the weekly on Ford. Okay. A stock that is now $20.63. It's the highest since the late 90s, since the dot-com bubble, essentially, is what that threw that up. But if we look at stocks like General Motors, $50 stock, Ford, not surprised that it is the lowest stock of the car companies, because Ford loses a lot of money to get the business that it has. And that is something that I learned when I was working at the dealership, that Ford doesn't really care if they lose a lot of money on deals. Now, being that said, this is the weekly. Let's take a look at the monthly. Right now, it is on a high uptrend right now, and we have the 22 call. I'm looking for this thing, or is it the 22 call? Yeah, it is a 222 call. Yeah, we're really not that far from the money. But what we're looking for is a pop to like 37 or 38. And that's where we're going to take our profits right here. And I'm going to mark it to make sure it's going to be right here. Money making part. Now we should make about 250, 250% profit. Let's see, hold on, let me do the math here. 1, 2, what strike price is that? 33, it's at 20. 1300. So yeah, we'll be at $1,300, which would be roughly, I don't know, 400% return if we got to about the same area that it got back during the dot-com bubble. That's kind of where I'm going to expect it to hit its head. But if they come out with news about their electric cars or anything like that, this is one that I would just keep holding, essentially. So really excited about that one on the Ford call. And then let's see, we still have an SOXL put spread that we sold for $30 when it was like up here. I bought the dip here and it came down. We were down on the play. Today it kept going up and it's above it. So now we're collecting back the premium and we're gonna be able to get out with green hopefully next week, if not the week after that. It's I believe it's like, let's see, what expiration, 2/18. So yeah, next week. Not next week, so 2 weeks from now would be the time when we would be able to collect on that premium. There's our Ford. Okay, so Roblox is kind of coming back. This is going to be a total loss on this one. We sold the 92.93 and then the market completely tanked. Good thing we did it. Good thing we weren't in a lot more positions at that time. I was just in Roblox. I was only long Roblox when we dipped. So we're still like 32, 34. Oh, I don't know, $28 away from the money, and we're most likely going to eat the loss on this play. How much loss was it? Let's take a look. Roblox, $37, full loss is 63. So we're going to be eating that, but that is until the 4th. So technically we still have a couple days, but I'm not expecting anything out of it. Okay, so here's Riot. Now this was solely a Bitcoin play. And right now Bitcoin's coming down and the stock is kind of just eating the shitter now. We sold premium. Let's see, Riot. We bought a wall. Okay, here it is. We got a lot of premium on Riot. Okay, now I remember now. On Riot, we got a lot of premium on them. 55, max loss 45. So is it that bad? Not really. I'm gonna lose less than how much I'm gonna lose less than how much I could have gained on this play. So I'm really happy with that we didn't sell for less, and that we went at the money, especially on a stock like this, Riot, crypto, very, very volatile stock. So I'm glad that I got as much juice as I could and then ran with it. So it could have been a $70 loss instead of a $45 loss, could be worse, could be double the amount essentially. So we still have that play. We do have Billy. We're short on Billy. I'm still short on Chinese stocks. So here's Billy. Our spread is 46.47, and we sold it. Here it is for 211, and we got all the premium on this one too. So we collected $49, max loss of 51, and right now we are currently about $14 away from the money. So next pop that we get, next major pop we're gonna get, yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit more heavier on the shorts on this, just because Chinese stocks are really tanking. Same as Baba. If I were to add Baba to this chart, it'd be kind of working the same way, right? Just a straight downtrend, which makes for a lot of good money. All right, so let's go back to, so anyway, we're going to collect full money on the $49. We got the max juice on that one, so really happy with that trade. Still holding it. We're going to get the money this weekend. And then Baba, we have the March 18th, 130, 135. We sold the call spread. So we have, oh, sorry, my rice is done right now. Yeah, okay. The we sold a premium for $230. Max loss was 270. Okay. So max loss is a little bit, but we are under the 130, 135, and we're about $8 away from the money right now. So if it dips again, which I expect it to, just because the way it's behaved, I mean, it's in a downtrend right now, except it's flattening out, which is not a good sign for us. Almost look like a triple bottom here. So next week, if we're still under the 130 mark and we're able to capture more than 30 or 40%, I think we're going to take profits, because the chances of this thing actually going back up is pretty high now. And if it does, we'll get out green here, and then we'll reshort it, and then we'll get green there, because it's going to keep going down. Okay. And that's basically it. What else did we do long-term wise? Let's see here. Oh, we bought more sheep. So we still have, we pull up sheep right here. We're still buying $100 every, we're buying $100 every 2 weeks. So every paycheck, I'm throwing $100 in sheep. Right now, I've invested $1,000 on sheep, and right now it's worth $824. So what does that mean? It could be 2,000. It could be the same amount if it keeps going down. We're just going to keep buying the dip and see what the hell happens. And this is me documenting it. So anyways, I have 1,000 right now in sheep. It's worth $824. I do think every 2 weeks frequency is nice, because I remember when I was like, this is the dip, and I was like, no, this is the dip, and I'm like, it dipped even further. I'm like, okay, well, good thing I'm spacing these payouts because it's coming down real low now. Let's get rid of this mumbo jumbo. Okay, let's take a look at sheep. So it's in a pretty strong downtrend right now. We're looking for, it had a chance here for a breakout. Right now it is setting a pretty standard flat line right now. So it might actually chill here for quite some time. If I'm going, let's see. Trying to find, I know I have an in, no, that's not it. I think it is this one. Nope. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe it's this one. No, it was this one. It's a date range. Here we go. Price range. So if we go here, it dropped from its high to low down 84%, right? And then if I go from here to here, it went up 387%. When I went from here to here, it did 1,000%. Right now we're sitting at about, from where it flatlined before, right now it's sitting at about 178%. Do I think it's going to drop lower than where it is right now? I really don't think so. I think this is going to be the beginning of where it's going to start flattening out. It might dip again, but it's not going to dip like the way it has been for the past couple months. Just because the last double top, it was trying for a breakout, and then now it's really having a really flat line, which again, I have no idea how crypto like trades and everything, but just by going off of what I can see here, yeah, we're going to be collecting sheep as the time goes on. So we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. But anyways, still buying on that. Still can't tell you where, you know, as far as like how it's trading. I'm just going to keep collecting $100 every 2 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. I do also own Osmo. I still have not, I haven't had time to have research, and I probably won't have time next week either, just because I'm going out of town this weekend. So just something to keep in mind. Or not out of town, but I'll be, you know, I'm just not gonna have time. So I think all in all, with the market and the way it was, I think we've been making pretty good trades lately for the past couple weeks. We didn't make money on the downhill of SPY, but I did make a good amount of money on the bounce back and the top. And I thought I really got into some really good positions for the long term that I really couldn't be happier about. Oh, we also bought PDT, didn't we? Well, that was today, but yeah, today we bought PDT, which during the dip, energy stocks were taking a hit. So this stock was like, it went from like 17 to like almost 15, which for PDT, that's a very, very large, fast drop. So I was really happy enough that when it was still at about 16, I bought like 11 shares. So this is that stock that still pays me a dividend. So like, for instance, I got 44 bucks there and then 117 there. I own like 1,663 shares. So all I'm doing is just reinvesting because it pays a monthly dividend, and the rate of which you get the dividend is monthly, whereas it is faster with a quarterly dividend with the others. So we started at like 400 shares and now we're at 1,663. So, you know, I really should recognize that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how I started with 100 shares, honestly. And then next day I bought 200. Next day I bought another 100, and I was like, okay, 400 shares. So I'm like, okay, every share that comes in now is like $4. And if I just throw in my own money, I'll just buy more. And now I can buy 10 shares or about 11 shares now every month of the stock. So it's like I get paid, I just buy more, paid, buy more. And that's just like, it keeps growing. So really excited to see what that looks like in 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And so other than that, stay safe out there, safe trades. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on the YouTube. Check out other videos that we got. Make sure to hit like and subscribe at the bottom right, and check out our website. If you have any questions, go to the bottom of the website and send us a message. If you have any questions, hit us up, let us know. If you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, I don't know how options work, check out the Gen Chat. You'll get a feel for it. I always ask how everybody's day is at the end of the day at close, just to see how everybody's day, whether it was green or red. Maybe it was yellow, maybe it was blue, maybe it was white, who knows. But check it out. Go to the Gen Chat, hang out there, talk with me, at me, whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll catch you next week. Have a good one. Bye.